The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
All right, Shayla's trying to get people to pay her rent, right? She just called me. I've ignored her calls as well, so don't worry yourself. O'Neil is not paying the rent for Shayla right now. She got to pay that rent in Georgia by herself. But she is now calling Anthony to get the rent paid. Here's what I already know. I already know that Anthony is a clown. I already know this, right? You're not breaking any news to us when to know that Anthony is a clown. We know this, like it's a barn clown. The question I have now is, Denisha has said a lot of things. But the question is, how is she going to start handling this? Because this is now the real Shayla showing up on the real Anthony. Let's jump into this. Let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, Shayla?
Hey, Aunt.
What's up?
What's the baby doing?
He's upstairs. Just playing. What's going on?
With Big Kai?
Yeah, he's just watching, playing on the little hoop in his room.
Oh.
What else you think he's going to be doing? Like he's a baby. Babies don't really care about what them mothers have going on, basically. You know what I mean? Unless people teach them to hate, they don't hate. So, I mean, yeah, he's not going to be doing anything different more than playing with the next somebody that's there that will play with him.
Okay. I was calling because I need my rent paid this month, and I was trying to figure out if you, like, how you want to give it to me. Do you want to send it to me, or do you want to give me the cash in person?
No, listen to how this works. She's calling him because she's going to want her rent paid this month. Okay, and how him going to give it to her. In other words, she's not asking. She's telling him that he's going to need to give her the rent. Now, I like that Denisha has a front row seat to all of this because I want to see what she made out of. Is she going along with this? Because I'm telling you right now, you go along with it, you know it works. Now, kudos to her yesterday for using hindsight to see what is coming. And when Shayla single, what that mean, right? Because she already talked to Anthony. But I want to know now, how does she react to this? What is the actions that she's going to use? Let's keep watching.
How you want to do it?
Well, honestly, Shayla, I didn't know that I was supposed to be paying your rent.
Well, of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Your son lives over here.
Your rent's been getting paid this far. Why now you need me to pay your rent?
Okay, just because you were getting a break from it for a little while, you should be grateful for that, but rent...
Exactly. She's basically telling him something. So here's my take now, right? This is why I'm say, might as well him just basically they go do a custody order and put himself on child support. Because then he would pay her some amount of money and she can take care of her own rent. Because think about it. She's been telling him he's a deadbeat. A lot of the audience has been siding with her that he's a deadbeat. But now, she's asking him to pay the rent again for her. Remember, I'm used to pay the rent for her, That's why people run with the deadbeat tag and the neglecting of Kai tag and wonder what you guys were talking about. Because y'all told me, say, him a neglect Kai and he's not there for Kai and blah, 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 blah. And whatever. That's what you tell me. You understand? That's exactly what y'all told me. But nonetheless, hey, proceed.
Is due and I need rent money.
Shayla, like I said, I hadn't planned on paying your rent.
You hadn't planned on paying my rent. Like, that should have always been at the top of your list. This is Kai's other house. This is where he lives too.
So
that should be on the top of his list. Paying her rent must be on top of his list, along with the $4,000 that he's paying per month for the school that he's supposed to be going to, that we don't see him going to. Paying her rent should be on the top of his list. No, don't worry. I have the video this morning of her calling Iman as well. I think I'm going to actually, do a review on that because that is also something else. That's a whole different can of worms where she's talking about many different things. Quite interesting.
So now it's Kai's rent? Which one is it? Is your rent or is it
No, it's definitely Kai's rent because Kai lives over here. Just because I haven't put the financial burden on you, Anthony, and I've given you a break. Now I need your help. I need the rent money. So are you going to Zelle it to me, or are you going to give it to me in cash? Like, how would you like to do it?
Shayla, we'll talk about this later. I gotta finish doing some stuff.
Well, what do you mean we'll talk about this later? The rent is due now. So let's just go ahead and have an adult conversation about how we're going to handle this.
So Iman has stopped paying the rent. Iman did what he said he was going to do. And I wish Wayne would have stopped giving Honeypot Girl the money as well, but he hasn't stopped. But Iman is serious about what he's doing. Iman decided in mind that he's not doing the soccer thing, right? I'm tired of it. And I'm glad some man is actually standing up and not doing exactly nonsense to make women feel like nonsense is accepted. I'm so happy. But look at Denisha's face. Like I said before, I want to see where this goes. Because this now is quite interesting because Denisha is getting a front row seat to all of the nonsense and to all of the drama. Love it.
Shayla, I'll hit you back. I'm just
Anthony.
I'm doing something right now, Shayla. I will call you back. I got you. All right.
Anthony, what could you be doing that's more important than having somewhere for Kai to live? Like, I'm so confused.
Shayla, I got you. All right. Just let me finish doing what I'm doing. I'll hit you back.
So you got him, which you got her, which means what? This is why I'm saying no. I'm watching it to see where this goes, to see exactly if I'm going to go behind Denisha's back and do different pieces. Because already, if she's doing this now, she's going to keep doing this. That's why I have to put a stop to it. Denisha has been warning him. Get it together. But it don't look like him is getting it together. Go into the courts. Get something inside of the courts and get something written down. And if it's $5,000 you're supposed to pay, that's what you must pay. If it's 10 grand, that's what you're supposed to pay. Not a dime over. That's it. Whatever the number is, that's what you're supposed to pay. Because you want also the other parent to have basically the financial burden as well. Me, your honeypot girl, asked her this morning, where's the money? And Shayla says she spend it every single month that she get it. That's how she living. That's exactly what she living. So she not save and she just basically spending. That's how she's living. And remember how they have done to him. But I want to see exactly how I'm going to handle it. Hey, who knows?
Okay. And wait. And you better not be over there telling my business.
Shayla, I got you.
Well, I'm sorry for you guys. You know, listen to me, Anthony, I have to tell your business. Your business is on display. This is what I like about this round. I like how Anthony's calls are very open when Denisha is there, right? I like those parts of the business in itself. Now, I'm hoping this continues because I'm going to need Denisha's assistance to see the games that are about to be run on him again because I'm telling you, them going to come run game on him again. That's about what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. All right. Bye.
You know what? I'm gonna go get the boys together.
All right. So let's discuss it. Let's discuss it, ladies. Is it Anthony's job to pay Shayla's rent, her light, her living expenses, her water, every single thing? In other words, should he be paying for every aspect of her life? I want to reach out to the audience, more hear what y'all think about that. Is it his job to pay all of those facets of her life? I mean, now I say, well, O'Neal, paying the rent, come on, O'Neal, he has to pay. He need to pay the rent because Kai need to live there. Well, Kai can live at his house. With the limited rights he has, he's supposed to pay everything. Deadbeat, eh? It look like the deadbeat, the neglecting narrative is falling apart, man. The people that would have talked about neglecting fall apart. All that ish, y'all sit down and listen to Shayla and start talking and start listening to Shayla and her foolishness. Yes, O'Neal is being neglected. O'Neal is being extremely neglected. Narrative will fall apart now because the girl can't pay her rent. Eh? Yes, ma'am, Inc. out of business. The Pum Pum business out of business right now. So it is what it is. Anyways, give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.